Here we go. Now,
My name is Juan and I'm here to talk to you about sleep deprivation. How do you guys remember bragging about things in high school, such as your grades, whether they were good or bad, or sports, or the amount of friends you had, or the number of Pokemon cards you had in your collection? But do you guys remember the most controversial topic that we always brag about during any time in our school life was the amount of sleep we would get, or better yet, the lack of sleep we would get. See in this picture, we have the third grader getting the best sleep, the middle schooler getting less than normal sleep, which is 9, the high schooler only getting 3 hours of sleep, and there's me getting no sleep as usual. How the amount of times that I've gone to bed past 1 or 2 or 3, or maybe not even go to bed at all, is too high that I can't even tell you the number. I'm sure, and I will put a money on it that a lot of you guys are also in a similar situation, not getting enough sleep during school days. An article on ProQuest states Amy R. Wilson, a psychologist at the College of the Holy Cross in Worcester, Massachusetts, and Mary A. Casperdon, a sleep researcher at the Brown School of Medicine in Providence, Rhode Island, have found that few adolescents sleep the amount they need. The average 8th grader sleeps less than 8 hours, and more than a quarter of high school and college students are chronically sleep deprived, they found. Sleep deprivation does not only have a physical effect on your body, but it also has a negative mental toll on you. And these effects can have a detrimental effect on your academic performance. To begin with, you firstly feel the physical tolls. You feel grogginess, a slow reaction time, lack or reduction in academic retention, and worst of all, the urge to stay awake during class. An article by Bustin Gabriela states the picometer vigilance test designed to show links between insufficient sleep and reaction shows that lack of sleep can lead to completely missed cues and slowed reaction time. Now, this does not apply to just a baseball player who missed a swing because he was sleep deprived and didn't see the pitcher. This applies to anyone and anywhere. For example, maybe you were late to raise your hand to get the participation points you need in Column 180 in your class for Barry Fight. Lack of or a slower reaction time is not the only effect there is. There is also a lower academic retention, which can lead to lower grades, which can lead to a longer time during doing homework and exams. An article on EBSCO states, when students are sleep deprived, sleep cycles are disrupted, and their bodies respond by decreasing their ability to concentrate and complete complex tasks. I can tell you right now, I am very sleep deprived, and that has taken a huge toll on me. I didn't check the instructions for this homework, for this assignment. I didn't get the 8 sources I needed. I didn't do it in LLA cited. It took me almost a day and a half to complete this presentation, including the 6 hours from now to 11 p.m. yesterday. But that's not the only thing that sleep deprivation affects. It also affects your mental health. 61 of participants agreed that they are likely to experience headaches after sleep deprivation. Several studies have reported sleep deprivation decreases positive mood states and increased negative mood swings. This are results from a survey conducted in a college campus. I can tell you right now, I am not in a great mood. I woke up. I didn't even wake up. I got here and I was in a bad mood. I didn't get any sleep. I stayed up all night doing this presentation to find out I didn't even do it right. Depression and sleep issues have been linked in many studies, including a 2008 report that tied sleep disturbance to suicide in teens. Now, you may see me here sleep deprived and think, oh, he looks fine, but that's not the case for everyone. Everybody's different. There can be people who are sleep deprived because of depression or are getting depressed because of sleep deprivation. And it can get as serious as suicide. Now, you may think there's a simple solution. Just get more sleep. Just go to sleep earlier. However, there are many factors that can impede this simple solution, such as homework, studying, presentations, stress, your mobile devices, and entertainment. As you can see on the pie chart, almost 50% of this pie chart is filled with entertainment events such as the internet, socializing with friends, partying, and my personal favorite, video games. However, the second biggest um, part of the pie chart are actually studying and stress. These two factors are probably one of the biggest reasons I'm sleep deprived. The amount of homework I have in college is 2 times as big as I had it in high school. And the amount of stress that comes with it, knowing that I'm paying to come here and I'm carving my way for my future, is just another load onto what I already have. This this can be for everybody else. Every other person has their own load, and schoolwork and tests, midterms, finals, presentations just add on to that. However, it's not necessarily our fault. There is a scientific reason as to why teens are more sleep deprived than usual. Adolescents naturally get tired and fall asleep later than younger children because adolescents' sleep patterns adhere to what is called phase delay. Delayed melatonin release in adolescent brains means they get sleep later and subsequently wake up later. So it's not entirely our fault that we are sleep deprived. So you can take some of the stress off. Another solution to this problem is to start school later. Students usually go to bed at around 11, or in college cases, past 11. And they usually have to wake up between 6 to 7 to get ready for their first classes, which means they only get around 6 to 8 hours of sleep, which is way below the recommended time of 9 hours. Study of more than 7,000 students showed that when schools switched to 8:40 a.m. start time from 7:15 a.m. start time, students got more sleep, higher grades, and it showed less depressive feelings and behaviors. Inversely, when they switched to 7:20 start time from 8:25 start time, students were pathologically asleep by 8:30 in the morning. These start times are abusive. Now, we went over the detrimental effects that sleep disorders can have, such as a lower retention span, uh, lower grades, take longer on exams and homework. Your yeah, that blanking out, literally what I'm doing right now. Lack of preparation. But what can we do to help this problem? Now, there are various foundations, such as the NSF. However, the most effective way to help combat this problem is with signing petitions. A quick Google search of sleep deprivation petitions will show up a dozen of petitions for petitioning schools to start later. Just signing one is a great difference. I would like to end off on a quote. There is a time for many words, and there is also time for sleep. By Homer. Thank you.